here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Dropping back, it's Smith. And the pass is incomplete. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Ball handed off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Sooners will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gets loose. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you're going to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The marker and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback still with the football. He's got room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
And the Ducks winding up here on 1st and 10. Switch it up, looking to throw. On the move now. He's hit just before the throw. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He shreds the tackle. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Smith. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. First down and 10 now.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Ball snagged for a completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. Send the back in motion. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sooners. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that was picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We reach the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Smith. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Now play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. And the Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the...
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking tackles. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Third and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Smith. Makes a quick catch. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quick snap to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Oh, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They break the huddle for 3rd and goal. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Back to pass. It's Smith. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the wideout goes in motion. pass is complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop?
Cricket.
Signs with a quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To the air, it's Smith. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Sooners.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The AT cuts into a 14-point game, 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the catch downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And looking to throw now on first down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. It right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
38, Oklahoma, 21.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Here comes a short throw down to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One one thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
1st down, looking to throw the football. And the receiver's got it. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The Ducks pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. And this one is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets rid of it on the move. It's caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to throw again. On the move now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. The grab. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. He hands it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to pass, it's Smith. Quick dart to the right. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So, Courtney, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch!
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. Running back with the football. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. And they've got him.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. He's looking to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Well, he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big game.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He's got a man down the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this deep.
Touchdown, Sooners. They cap the drive with 6 points. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. In the clear of the 25. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a heads up. scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Chewing clock with the running game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs them up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man. It's Davison. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
It's third and goal at the incompletion. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking downfield, it's Smith. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw.
Really aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback very fortunate to get out of his own end zone and avoid taking a safety.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, look at a throw for it. He's running out of time here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Smith. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Play action here on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
This time, a completion. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wondering why they didn't see more of that earlier.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
You know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the two-point play. You got to hit it to make it a one-possession game.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this two-point conversion to make it a one-score game. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
51, Oklahoma, 41.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He leaves the ball deep down that right side. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.